Thank you very much, Madam Mayor. Madam Mayor, when you've been around for a while, you can look back and you can see things that you think you've succeeded on behalf of your residents, and you can look back at things that you've actually failed on. And I'm afraid with regard to Preston Park Station, when I look at this comes within the latter category. Preston Park Station is a station which we as a highway authority should be encouraging people to use, because it obviously follows that people can walk to Preston Park Station from the areas around, or they can take the bus in from Patcham or from Withdean or even from Hangleton, and even take a car in. But that would avoid going through Preston Circus, it would avoid going through Seven Dials, it avoids snarling up Brighton Station. So this is a station that we really should be encouraging people to use. Now, at one time, I was using Preston Park Station because I live nearby, probably something like 3 times a week for the LGA and lay calls and other things I was on. And what I found was that if I left very early in the morning, yes, there was a train. If I missed it, I was in trouble, but if I got it. But then when I found coming back, the train didn't stop there. And I would very often be transferring at Haywards Heath or East Croydon or somewhere else trying to get back to Preston Park. Then you had a situation where, because the train was late, suddenly at the last moment, they decided not to stop at Preston Park at all. So what I'm really saying is that, and of course then you've got all the steps which go up and down, which does make it very difficult as people who visit us. And I say, come and stop at Preston Park, we'll meet you at the station, it's only 10 minutes away, you've got to load cases up and down. So, when we've had this latest sort of issues, I received, like 1 or 2 others who lived in that area, emails from local residents, some not from my ward, but people that I knew in the ward, going on about the service was going to be reduced even further from Preston Park. Now, it was bad enough as it was, and as I've already said, I failed to make it better, as it were. I wrote to ministers, I talked to ministers, didn't get me very far, but I tried. So here we go again. And I thought, well, let's put a notice of motion down, because the council does have some influence. And Jeff Raw, we're asking him to write all sorts of letters to all sorts of people. Why shouldn't you write a letter to the bosses here at Network Rail or wherever? I mean, this is what we're supposed to be doing on behalf of our residents, aren't we? And residents are suffering. And so I thought I would put this notice of motion down. Now, I knew when I put it down that there would be others, and I'm now looking at the party next to me, who would suddenly say, oh, well, let's use this as an example. Of course, they now want to broaden it out to other sorts of issues. I really wanted to contain this to Preston Park Station. This is really what this is about. Preston Park is a station we should be encouraging people to use. Because if we don't use it, you're going to lose it, and it will get worse. And so what we try to draw this up, obviously we'd like a lift there, but that's expensive. I know it is, and we want more trains to stop there. Now, we're not going to get the Gatwick Express to stop there, but at least we could get more trains to stop there, going there and back. That's why we put it down. And I really thought, well, the whole council, they'll jump at this, they'll say, yes, good idea, and we'll vote it through, and our esteemed Chief Executive will then write to whoever's in charge at the time. But thank you very much, the Green Group, who put other bits and pieces down, which don't really add to this at all. So, where am I? Well, there you go. I've moved it, I've explained why I've done it, and there are a lot of residents who I know, I haven't checked, to be honest with you, but residents I know who live in Preston Park Ward and Withdean Ward have said this, that it's down, and I believe them. So let's do this, and consequently I move it. Thank you very much for listening to my storytelling. Yeah.
Thank you, Councillor.